Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars, and I'm here today at Epcot with a brand new video. Tonight is the very first night of extended park hours, a perk that has rolled out with Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. So I am here tonight to check out everything that you need to know about extended park hours. We're going to do early park entry in the morning and let you know exactly how this perk works and how much of a benefit it can be to you. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's get to it. Now, before we get to the rides and all the fun, let's talk about what extended park hours are and who qualifies. So extended park hours are 2 hours after the park closes, where the park will remain open for guests of certain different Disney resorts. As of right now, those Disney resorts are the deluxe resorts as well as the deluxe villa resorts. So your most expensive resorts as well as those DVC locations are eligible for the extended park hours. Currently, right now on the schedule, it alternates between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom are not currently included. There's a list of select attractions that are open at both of the parks that will be available for you during extended park hours, as well as some food and dining locations. So we are here tonight to check out extended park hours, see how much we can do within this short time period, see what it all is open, and let you know exactly how the process works. Jumping ahead a little bit as well to tomorrow morning, early park hours, however, early park entry, that's half an hour early that resort guests are available into all 4 Disney parks, not just 2. That is available for guests of all level of Disney resorts. Value through deluxe are available for the early park hours. So extended nighttime hours, deluxe and villa guests only, early park admission, all Disney resort guests. What's really nice about these extended park hours is they do have Spaceship Earth, the beacon of magic, still going. So if you want to spend some of your time just staring at the beauty that is Spaceship Earth right now, I totally won't blame you. Also, what's great is that if you're not already in the park when you are coming in for extended park hours, they're just going to check which resort you're staying at when you walk in with one magic band scan, and then they'll let you in the park. However, if you're already in the park, there's no need to get a wristband like there was in the days of old. I totally remember having to go get a wristband for extended park hours. Now they're just actually going to scan your band at each park attraction. That will let them know that someone on the reservation has a deluxe resort booked, and you'll be able to board the attraction. Here at Epcot, pretty much every attraction is included except, I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is not included here with the extended park hours. However, Spaceship Earth, The Seas of Nemo and Friends, Soarin', Test Track, Mission Space, Frozen Ever After, Grand Fiesta Tour, among a few others, those are all included with your extended park hours. So the way this works is one cast member will scan one member of your party's band as you are getting onto the attractions to confirm that you do in fact have a deluxe or a deluxe villa resort booked, and then you and your party can ride. So Quincy,
I'm here.
and I are about to ride Spaceship Earth. Quincy is here filming her Yacht Club resort tour, so you can look forward to that. So she and I are gonna go ride a bunch of things now. Just got off Spaceship Earth, literally no wait. Checked the app. There's literally not a wait for anything. And this is the first night of this, and it's like the Monday after the 50th. So far, this seems like a great perk. Just spoke with guest relations as well, and they let us know that there is some food open in the parks, but you're probably not going to be able to get like dinner in the parks this late. The Regal Eagle bar only, not the restaurant, is open. The Rose and Crown pub is open. Some of the popcorn and snack carts are open. Some of the snack stands in Mexico are open, but there's nowhere to really go get like a full meal this late. So eat before you get here. Good to know that the brand new Creation Shop is open during extended park hours. So if you haven't grabbed your goodies that you need, you can get them here in Creations. So Creations is going to be open the entire time of the extended park hours. They are open till midnight tonight, so you shop to your heart's content without a lot of people around. And just note that while Creation Shop is open, Club Pool is not. So if you had a real hankering for a Beverly, now's not the time. But you know what is open? Both Mission Space and Test Track. So Test Track, if you're unfamiliar, is the fastest ride in Walt Disney World, hitting almost 65 miles an hour, or what Duckfist would call it,
a regular car ride.
Normal speeds of anybody's car. But this is a great one to do during extended park hours if you qualify, because this is one of the longest rides in Epcot. Usually it will get upwards of an hour or longer wait, and it's nice to be able to just literally fly through the queue right now. All right, Quincy and I are both going to design a car, and we're going to see whose car is better.
I haven't done this since before the closing.
Me neither. I'm going sporty. Ooh, she's fancy.
Our cars look very different.
Yours looks like Cruella DeVille's car. I want more power. Okay. Oh, look at that. The smaller I break it, the more power it has. Oh no, the engine's always where I fail, because I love efficiency and saving the planet, but I also have the need for speed. Quincy went straight power.
Oh, no.
Look at this. Look at this, baby. I'm gonna make mine pink. I'm putting graphics on mine. Mine has pixie dust on it. Oh, that's nice. The butter. That's nice. The geodesic, like, Epcot vibe. Oh, look at that baby go. Alright, Quincy and I's cars, we're going back and forth in the game. So we gotta see whose car was the ultimate winner.
Reign supreme.
Oh! Quincy's car at 203, mine at 198.
A very cool Epcot car.
It was a very cool car. We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. There are some food and beverage locations open during the extended park hours, including the Rose and Crown Pub here in the United Kingdom Pavilion, which means you can get your snake bites with a limited wait. So these are open until midnight. So if you'd like something to drink while you're in here, you can totally get it. I do think it's nice that some of the food and beverage locations are going to remain open throughout extended park hours. So if you'd like to get a beverage or something to eat, there isn't an official list as of now. Tonight's the first night, so we're going to scope one out for you and figure out what's going to be open. Great news, friends. The popcorn cart in Canada is also open until midnight, so you can get your maple or your classic popcorn or some whiskey if you'd like. So far we've got the pub and we've got maple popcorn available for you. So all the main food groups covered. Looks like the Cantina de San Angel is open. This seems like your best bet if you do want something a little heartier to eat that's not popcorn or something to drink. So if you are staying for extended park hours, Cantina seems like the place to be. And you know what they say, Quincy, when in Mexico, ride the Grand Fiesta Tour.
When in Mexico, ride the Grand Fiesta Tour and think about how badly you wish it was a Coco ride.
When in Mexico, ride the Grand Fiesta Tour and dream about the time that Plant Donald was here.
When in Mexico, think about Plant Donald and Coco only and maybe experience the rest of Grand Fiesta Tour.
Yes, that's what we're going to do now.
I'm excited.
We've got a few more minutes left before the clock strikes 12, so we are going to Arendelle.
I love Arendelle.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Big summer blowout. Yoo-hoo.
Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry.
I know you can barely see me, but we just got off Frozen Ever After, so
It was great.
It was great. It is officially after midnight, so the park is closed for everyone, including deluxe resort guests. So I would say, as of right now, during the slow season, you probably don't need this perk to get on a bunch of rides at this park in particular, but at some of the other parks, this could be very, very helpful, especially, again, Magic Kingdom is offering this as well, and the vast majority of Magic Kingdom rides are open. Splash Mountain is not included on the list, but Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, a lot of the big Magic Kingdom rides are open, so this may be a great perk over there, more so than here at Epcot. So you'll want to make sure to check the calendar of which park is offering this on the nights that you're booking your vacation and plan around that. So, but for now, we are headed back to the Yacht Club where we're gonna rest our weary heads. And then in the morning, I'm gonna check out early park admission. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna go check out early park entry now. I've decided to hit Hollywood Studios because, shockingly, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is included in the early park entry, and I feel like most people are gonna go there first, so we're gonna go there first because I feel like it's actually not a good idea to go there first. So again, I stayed at the Yacht Club last night. Yacht and beach and boardwalk areas are actually walkable to both Epcot and Hollywood Studios. A lot of people know they're walkable to Epcot, but people don't realize it's actually not a very long walk over to Hollywood Studios. It's not maybe a 10 or 15 minute walk depending on how fast you go. So I know that's a little far for some people if they're like pushing strollers, or maybe you don't want to start your day off with a walk, but I like to. But do note that no matter what hotel you're staying at, transportation typically starts 1 hour before the park opens. So right now, the park officially opens at 9, which means early park entry is at 8:30. Quincy's actually here. Again, she's doing her Yacht Club Resort Tour. And so she's taking the boat right now. It's always a good thing, just as another reminder, I know I just said this, but I'm going to say it again because it's a really important reminder. Always check with your front desk about transportation. They told us an hour beforehand, so all the parks, except for Animal Kingdom, open at 9 today, which means early park entries at 8:30. Except for Animal Kingdom opened at 8, with early park entries at 7:30. So you're going to want to be out there ready to go for probably the first transportation you can, especially during the busy times. That way you give yourself plenty of time to get over to the park, and they will kind of corral you over that way. One thing I want to emphasize again is that the extended park hours are once again just for deluxe and deluxe villa resorts. So Animal Kingdom Lodge, Yacht Club, Beach Club, Boardwalk, the Grand Floridian, Wilderness Lodge, Contemporary, Polynesian, and then also your DVC resorts, including Saratoga Springs, Riviera, Old Key West. Those are the ones that will get you in for the extended 2 hours at night. But all of the Walt Disney World resorts will get you in for the early park entry half an hour before the parks open in the morning. And that includes the Swan and Dolphin, and all of the Disney Springs Good Neighbor resorts, so like the Doubletree and the Holiday Inn and the Bee Resort and all those, as well as Bonnet Creek, Waldorf Astoria. So you will want to make sure your resort qualifies for that if you're staying on property, but if you're staying on property, you pretty much are guaranteed to qualify. So we are once again headed to Hollywood Studios, where pretty much all of the heavy hitter attractions are going to be open early at all the parks. Looking at the full list right now, the main one that I'm not seeing open at the parks is again at Epcot. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is not open for the early park admission. Splash Mountain doesn't look like it's open, which is not shocking considering Splash Mountain is rarely open on time anyway, so it's definitely not going to open early. Kilimanjaro Safaris as well. So over at Animal Kingdom, those look like the big ones that are not open at early park admission, but over at Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage, Navi River Journey, Everest Dinosaur, at Hollywood Studios, Runaway Railway, Rise of the Resistance, Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog at Epcot, Frozen Ever After, Mission Space Test Track, Soarin', and at Magic Kingdom, you got Space Mountain, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, not Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, that's interesting. Peter Pan's Flight though, and no Pirates. Huh. And no Mansion. Huh. So there's some weird ones missing from Magic Kingdom. So I'm looking at this list. At Hollywood Studios, we're gonna go to Rise of the Resistance first. I think everyone's gonna be going to Rise first, and shockingly, as of now, Rise of the Resistance hasn't gotten super long lines. And in fact, in the afternoon, it'll drop to under an hour most days. So if you don't get on Rise right away in the morning and the line gets really long, don't panic. The line will likely drop. So now we are here at the bus stop in the Skyliner station, and it's definitely popping right now. We've made it to Hollywood. It's about 8:05. So early park entry begins in 25 minutes. You can see that it's already pretty crowded. The cast members here are scanning bands just to make sure you do have a valid hotel reservation, and then you can get into the park. So over yonder is your non-early park entry guests. These are guests that are not staying on Walt Disney World property. And then they actually opened the gates up, I was just told, around 7:30, but then you're going to be corralled within the park. So it's definitely in your best interest to get here as early as possible for early park admission. Headed down Hollywood Boulevard. We are in the back of the line for Rise of the Resistance. It just started moving. It's 8:15 now, so they must be loading into the queue. Update, we are moving. However, the attraction has not even opened, according to the cast members that I talked to out here. They're just actually filling in the queue inside as well. So we are just on a little adventure together, and it looks like we're gonna go backstage for part of this queue. So I'm gonna stop filming because you're not supposed to film back there. But wait, now we're back on stage over in Pixar Place near Toy Story Mania's old home where they made it Municiburg. We're like doing a loop here, and then we're gonna go backstage again. So the Rise line is deceivingly long. But we've been moving pretty quickly. Time update, it's 8:37 right now, so the attraction should be running as of 7 minutes ago. Right now is pretty much the first time we've stopped, and we're already about moving again. We're already about to start moving again. I got in line for Rise at 8:15, so clocking to see how long it takes, but remember the first part of that, the attraction wasn't even open yet. They were just loading people into the main part of the queue. We have made it officially into Galaxy's Edge, and the Rise queue can't stop, won't stop. It's like weaving through Galaxy's Edge. I can't tell how far it goes down towards the marketplace, but then it also has filled up this entire extended queue out here. So it has a 120-minute posted wait right now. Again, we're clocking this to see if that's true. I don't really think I can count the 15 minutes before the park actually opened, though. That doesn't seem fair. Which is why my suggestion for Rise of the Resistance, if you are not doing early park entry right now, is not to rope drop it. Because you're competing with all of the people that rope dropped it for early park entry. So if you're just coming as a day guest or an annual pass holder, do not rope drop Rise of the Resistance right now. Wait for all of this to get done, and then come over in the mid-morning or early afternoon. I promise it'll drop again. What's interesting is that now that early park entry is a thing, a lot of the rope drop advice I've given you in the past is trash now. It's terrible advice. I would definitely not tell you to rope drop Rise of the Resistance if you are staying as not staying as a resort guest. I would tell you to go down Sunset probably, or maybe do Smugglers or Slinky first. 8:47, about 30 minutes exactly after I stood in this queue, we are actually into Star Wars Rise of the Resistance official standby queue, which is still wild to me that this is a thing that's available for you. I don't think this is gonna be 2 hours, knock on wood, because it's moving at a great clip. but we will see. Update 9:01. The park is officially open to all guests. We're doing a little stop and go action now, but we are officially in the Rise queue. Queue update, it's about 9:12. We are definitely in the queue. We have been moving pretty much the whole time since getting in the queue. If I was a betting lady right now, I would say we will be on this ride within an hour of the ride officially opening. And so I will remind you that the Disney Parks Play app works here, and it's actually really fun with this attraction because you're going to communicate with Finn, who's on the Resistance side, and he's snuck onto Kylo Ren's ship and he needs your help. So it's really fun to play that, especially if you're going to have a long line for this ride right now, because then when you actually see Finn, you're like, oh my gosh, I was talking to you earlier. So we can link the video where I did that. And that's a fun way to kill time in line. Currently 9:16, 46 minutes after the attraction officially opened, just about an hour after I got in line, almost on the dot. And now we are about to head into the room with Rey, which is technically where this attraction starts. So looks like about 45 minutes.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should he be in flight prep?
Let's get you on your way to the general.
There he is. He's right there. There he is. My space boyfriend. Super dramatic right now because I got like 3 hours of sleep, but like that attraction is so good and I will happily stand in a 45-minute line for it any day of the week. Now that anyone can ride it with standby, you gotta ride it. I wouldn't rope drop it unless you're coming for early park hours. It's so good. So early park entry is only half an hour right now, but it looks like they are letting you in even earlier. So as a pro tip, make sure you get there as early as you possibly can. Hit those e-tickets. I would do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at Magic Kingdom, or I would just get a coffee and wait for Splash and that side of the park to open up. Over at Epcot, I would do Test Track or Frozen Ever After. Here at Hollywood Studios, I would do Rise of the Resistance or Slinky Dog Dash. And over at Animal Kingdom, I would do Flight of Passage or get a coffee and wait for Kilimanjaro Safaris, if we're being honest. I hope this video was helpful for you to figure out a little bit about how it works, as well as the extended park hours. Definitely drop any questions that you have down in the comments. We've got lots of information over on AllEars.net as well. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel. We got tons of content coming up with Genie Plus. We just did a 50th video we can link for you. There's so much coming down the pipe, so stay tuned for all of that as well. Follow us on social media at AllEars.net. And until next time, friends, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. I'm off to get Cat Sackus popcorn for breakfast now.
Hey, it's Molly here. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.